I hope you have written the formula and you have substituted the delta function in the question, like in place of x of n, delta of 6 minus 3n. Okay. So always, if you have some multiple terms in the bracket, we should try to compress it. Okay. Like even the previous problems also, we have followed the same thing. So what I'm doing is, I'm just taking this bracket term 6 minus 3n, I'm just putting it into 0. So can anybody tell me why I'm assigning 6 minus 3n is equal to 0? Really, if you know what is delta function, if you know how the spectrum of delta function looks like, you can easily tell me the answer. Why I'm equating it to 0? Anybody? Yes.
Because this amplitude only at 0
Delta
now.
function
Very
is
good,
1.
very good, very good, very good. Okay, exactly correct. Since delta function is having the amplitude only at 0, right? So I should have always delta of 0. Then only I'm having some amplitude, right? So because of that reason, I'm just assigning 6 minus 3n is equal to 0. So if you rearrange this, I will be getting the n values. So I came to know that when n is equal to 2, I am having the delta function. I am having the delta function. So if I have only n value 2, then I can just omit the summation in the next step. So x of e power j omega is equal to delta of 2. Just now I found n value is 2. So delta of 2. In place of n, I can again substitute e power minus j 2 omega. Right? So, you know, delta of 2 or whatever the value, delta function is having an amplitude 1. So, you have the answer as e power minus j 2 omega. So, x of e power j omega is equal to e power minus of j 2 omega. This is your answer. In the question, they have not asked you to find the magnitude and the phase, but still I have found it in my notes. So, I will tell you how to find the magnitude and the phase. Okay. So magnitude, you know how to find the magnitude. See, originally the amplitude is only 1. 1 multiplied with cos 2 omega minus of j sine 2 omega. Correct. So I can say if you take the magnitude of this amplitude, it is square root of 1 square. So it is just 1. Magnitude is 1. What about phase? To find out the phase, this I have to write it in terms of a plus ib format. So it is cos 2 omega minus of j sine 2 omega minus of j sine 2 omega. So I know the formula for finding the phase. The formula for finding the phase is tan inverse. I'm just using the tan inverse of b by a. So here, can anybody tell me what is there in place of b? What is there?
Sine 2 omega.
Is it just sine 2 omega or minus sine 2 omega? Because for a plus ib only I have a formula tan inverse of b by a. I should have plus sign. But here I have minus sign. So it is minus sine 2 omega the whole divided by cos 2 omega. I hope you are following this step. And the next step is sine by cos. What is the equivalent in trigonometry? Sine by cos is tan. Tan. So I will write minus tan 2 omega, right? Minus tan 2 omega. So this tan and tan inverse will be cancelled. So your answer is just minus 2 omega. Minus 2 omega. So I have written directly the answer. I am repeatedly telling in the internals, if you do not write the steps, even a simple thing also you should show how you have calculated. Otherwise, the complete marks I will be putting into 0. So your phase is minus 2 omega. So now we will move on to the next problem, problem number 8. See, problem number 8 is find x of n if DTFT. So this is the new problem. Can anybody tell me what is new in this problem? Find x of n if DTFT is given. What is new here?
They've given DTFT and we have to find it.
Very good, very good. Just the reciprocation. We are just doing the inverse transform, right? So the first time we are going to find this x of n from DTFT. So I'm going to use the formula. This is the first time I'm using the formula. So it is 1 by 2 pi. You should remember this formula. Integral minus pi to plus pi capital X of e power j omega into e power plus j omega and d omega. Okay, just remember the formula, just write as it is. So now it is very simple. Whatever the value for x of e power j omega is given, the same thing are going to substitute here. So this 1 into e power j omega n is same. And here they have given omega. Mag of omega is less than or equal to w. So my limits are changed from minus pi to plus pi as minus w to plus w. Right? So I think there is no doubt in this why it is minus w to plus w, because they have clearly given magnitude of omega means it should be for minus as well as plus. So the w should be for minus as well as for the plus. And you know how to perform the integration. It is very easy. I am doing the integration with respect to omega, right? So if I do the integration with respect to omega, then it is e power j omega n the whole divided by jn, whole divided by jn. So already you have 1 by 2 pi outside. Okay. So after that you have to substitute the limits also. So I am just substituting the limit. So once I substitute the limit, my answer will be like this. My answer will be like this. And I have to apply the trigonometric formula. The trigonometric formula says e power plus j theta minus e power minus j theta means it is 2 times j sine theta. So in place of theta, I have w. So you have 2j in the numerator, 2j in the denominator will be cancelled. So just check whether you are getting sine wn by pi n as the answer. Is everyone getting?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. See, and what is wrong in this? See, if you get the answer in terms of sine, we always face a problem. This will not be valid for all the values of n, because sine 0 is 0, right? So sine, if I substitute n is equal to 0, sine 0 is 0. Similarly, the denominator is also n is equal to 0 means 0. I'm getting indeterminate form. Suppose I have a guess here. Instead of sine, if I would have got cos, right? I do not face any problem. I will just write the answer as it is in cos form. Since I'm getting all the answers in sine form, sine 0 is 0. So somehow I should try to find out the answer for n is equal to 0 also. So what is the only possibility? I have to apply L'Hospital's rule to this sine wn by pi n. So I'm just applying this L'Hospital's rule here. L'Hospital's rule says that I have to differentiate it. So this pi n is outside, that is constant. I'm just writing outside. Then I'm performing the differentiation. So differentiation, if I do, sine becomes cos omega n, which is not omega, it's wn, cos wn. And I always say the troubling term with respect to that, we will do the differentiation. That means I'm differentiating with respect to n. N is the problematic term here. So if I do the differentiation with respect to n, tell me what is the constant term? Anybody?
Omega.
Okay, omega w. Okay, well, that is a constant term, right? So now, yeah, I will take the complete term as the differentiation factor. Okay, it is not. Let me check once again. You should get w by n as the answer. Okay. So okay, we will just take wn itself as a constant term. So just write cos wn into wn. Okay. So the divided by, because why I am taking the wn outside, because the denominator is having n values. Even after differentiating, if I substitute n is equal to 0, also the complete term becomes indeterminate. So somehow I should try to eliminate this n in the denominator. So I am just taking a differentiation of cos sine omega n as cos omega n multiplied with omega n. Okay. So now cos omega n becomes 1 because n is equal to 0, it becomes 1. Then this n will be cancelled. So my final left out term is w by pi. Is it clear how you got w by pi?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
According to L'Hospital's rule, we'll differentiate both numerator and denominator, no, ma'am.
Numerator and denominator. Okay. Okay, fine. Then tell me,
So
ma'am.
it will be omega. Denominator will get differentiated and it will become pi, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, like that. Fine, 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 fine. Fine. So
Cos
yeah, yeah.
Wn.
Yes, yes. What you are telling is correct. Okay. So numerator is we are differentiating with respect to n only, right? Very good. Your answer is correct. So it is just w in the numerator, and when you do the differentiation of the denominator, yes, very good. You are correct. So pi only we will get. Correct? Ambika, I think you are trying to tell this. Is it
Yes,
correct?
ma'am.
Correct. Now you will be substituting n
Yes, ma'am.
0. You will be substituting n value as 0, so this cost term becomes 1. Okay, ma, you are very correct. Thank you. So x of n is equal to w by pi. I think she is correct. So denominator also we have to do the differentiation. So when you do the differentiation with respect to n, this n becomes 1, okay? And in the numerator, omega is constant, so that omega is taken out. So we will be having omega by pi, and this cos of omega n becomes 1 because I will be substituting n as 0. So my final answer is w or omega. I don't know what is the variable given. So it is w by pi or omega by pi. Okay, shall we move on to the next problem? The next problem is, see, always you give importance to the diagrammatic problem. Find x of n corresponding to DTFT. I think some problems we are going to see the inverse operation. So for around 7 problems we have seen finding DTFT from x of n. So now DTFT is given, we are supposed to find x of n. I want you to just copy this graph and let me know so that I will start the solution. Is it copied?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So, see, it is an exponential graph, okay? It is exponentially increasing and exponentially decreasing. And they have given this decreasing amplitude is e power minus omega, and here increasing amplitude is e power plus omega. If they do not give also, you should know. Okay, so decreasing means it should be e power minus omega, and increasing sign it is e power plus omega. You yourself should know this. Sometimes they may give, sometimes they may not give in the diagram that e power terms. So we should be able to write it. So now from the graph, I came to know that x of e power j omega takes an amplitude of e power plus omega for the interval minus pi to 0. I'm just highlighting in the diagram minus pi to 0 is e power omega. So I am just writing that above diagram in terms of equation, because diagram will not help us to find out the solution. So I have to get the equation so that from that I will be using the formula and I will be getting the answer. So then the next term is e power minus omega for the interval 0 to pi. So from the diagram I am just writing in terms of equation. So once this work is done, then it is almost easy for us. Okay, we have to write the formula. We know what is the formula to be used. X of n is equal to 1 by 2 pi integral minus pi to plus pi x of e power j omega into e power j omega and d omega. Then see, since I have two different amplitudes for two different intervals, I have to split this integration. One is from minus pi to 0, other one is from 0 to pi. So when you split it as minus pi to 0, then the amplitude is e power omega. When you split it as 0 to pi, the amplitude is e power minus omega. Okay. So can you people take the common term in the power outside and arrange the e power term properly? And see whether you are getting this answer which is shown on the screen now. See this one. Are you getting that term?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So I think if it is in this form, we can easily do the integration, right? It is with respect to omega. So it is e power jn plus 1 omega by jn plus 1. Similarly, the next term is e power jn minus 1 by jn minus 1 omega by jn minus 1. And the limits are different for two different terms. So I just wanted to just substitute the limit and just wait. We'll do the simplification. So you just see whether you have got up to this first line, up to this step, this step. Is it done up to this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay, fine. See now, if you leave up to this, definitely maximum of the marks will be reduced. So how much is possible for us to simplify? That much we have to simplify. See now I am just showing you the step. 1 by 2 pi is written as it is. 1 by jn plus 1 is written as it is. 1 minus of this term I have to simplify. So how to simplify? I'm just showing it at the left hand side. So this minus, I will use it as it is, minus. I'll be taking only this term. So e power minus pi jn plus 1, I am writing it as e power minus pi into jn multiplied with e power minus pi. Okay. So e power minus pi is kept as it is, e power minus pi. But this e power minus pi jn, I can write it as cos pi n minus of j sin pi n, minus of j sin pi n. So tell me, which term will be cancelled here? Which term will be cancelled? Cos term or sin term? Anyone?
Sin pi n.
Very good, very good. Sin pi term will be cancelled. So this cos pi n, I can write it as, see, cos pi is minus 1 if n is odd. If n is even, it is plus 1. So always if you have this form cos pi n, it can be written as minus 1 power n. So according to the value of n, the value will be automatically adjusted. For even it becomes plus 1, for odd it is minus 1. So I am trying to convey to you that e power minus pi jn can be written as minus 1 power n, which is multiplied with e power minus pi. Okay, so that only I have written here. So similarly, the second term you have same way. See this 1 by jn minus 1 you keep as it is, and this e power j pi n will be the first term, and then e power minus pi will be the another term. So e power minus pi I kept as it is. E power pi jn you will be having minus 1 power n. Just now I have shown you how it is e power j pi n becomes minus 1 power n. So it is minus 1. Just tell me whether you have written up to this and and it is clear for everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So now the next step is, see, if you see this 1 by jn plus 1, 1 by jn minus 1. I cannot take this as a common term outside. But I can try to take this as a common term if I do some modification. See here 1 is also there, here also 1 is there. And here minus 1 power n e power minus pi is there, minus 1 power n e power minus pi is there. The The only problem is the minus and plus signs are not common. So what I will do, I will try to make both the terms same by taking minus outside in the second term. So if I take minus outside in the second term, just see whether I have written is correct or not. I'm just showing you here. So that minus sign I am taking outside. So minus 1 divided by jn minus 1. And here it is 1 minus of minus 1 power n e power minus 5. Is it correct up to this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So now you know for what purpose we have moved our minus sign outside, because to make this term common, so I have moved that minus outside. So this term I will move it out. This is becomes a common term now. So this already 1 by 2 pi is common, which is there already out. Along with that, now we have one more term out, which is 1 minus minus 1 power n e power minus 5. So within the bracket, you will be having 1 divided by jn plus 1 minus 1 divided by jn minus 1. See, after this, I no need to tell you what to be done. If LCM is possible, then you have to take the LCM. After taking LCM, some numerator terms will be cancelled. So I'm just showing you the answer. Just tell me whether you're getting this or not. See, this is your answer. Anybody completed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you're getting same answer, right? Yes. So can anybody guess what is one more simplification we can do here? No, I think no simplification we can do. Okay. So we'll keep the answer as it is. So I will just stop up to this today. Okay. Yeah, and I have still how many problems left? See, if I complete the problem number 10, 11, 11, 12, 13, 12, 13, and 14. 14th problem is the last problem. If I complete this, then first half of the module 4 is completed. So I can complete this remaining problems in next class, so that the half module and the fourth module is completed. Okay. So now I want to convey some